This year's Oscars theme is Movie Lovers Unite.
On a morning seeking to jumpstart interest in an award season buffeted by the pandemic and viewers overwhelmed by constant new content.
So what'd you think?
There was sheer excitement for this morning's brand new Oscar nominees, like in the household of real-life couple Kirsten Dunst and Jesse Plemons.
You are marvelous, Rose.
Both up for The Power of the Dog.
I think I got more excited for Jesse's nomination. I was crying, and then I literally screamed like a maniac when my manager called me and said, "Oh, Jesse's nominated too."
For Kenneth Branagh, first ever to be nominated in 7 different categories over his career. Writer, director, producer of Belfast.
It was written from the heart, and it seems to have touched the hearts of the people who've seen it. To get this recognition from the Academy in an incredibly tough year of wonderful films is just amazing.
From the crowd-pleasing Coda, Troy Kotsur, the first deaf male actor nominee in Oscar history, hailed for his charismatic vehemence.
I'm so grateful that I'm being recognized for my work. And for the deaf community, of course, will feel wonderful to finally have American Sign Language being recognized on the big screen when it hasn't been for so long. And so, of course, it's such an honor.
For Cody Smith-McPhee, enjoying his first Oscar nod, the linchpin of Jane Campion's Western The Power of the Dog, and its dozen nominations.
Mainly, I'm ecstatic to recognize along with my peers.
They're not the only happy ones, because the Oscars at last found a way to serve up films that let viewers in, just when they needed to most. From the futuristic blockbuster Dune, its messianic saga, its sandscapes, and its whatever that is, earning 10 nominations.
I would have played the sand in this movie had they offered it to me.
To West Side Story's vivid reimagining by Steven Spielberg.
Didn't you hear me?
And powered by a breakthrough performance from Ariana DeBose as Anita.
Every once in a while, you have to assert yourself, you know? I was like, well, I would be the darkest-skinned woman to take on this role. And just by virtue of me being a black woman in 1957, the role changes.
This morning's nominations had something for everyone to enjoy.
And action.
You want history? Power of the Dog's Jane Campion becoming the first woman ever nominated twice in Best Director. The harrowing refugee saga Flee, triple nominated in documentary, animated, and international film. Or Questlove, the musical multi-talent, nominated for his soaring, spirit-lifting documentary, Summer of Soul.
It's like we get a chance to hop in a DeLorean and go back in time and see these artists right on the verge of genius.
Movies themselves put on the verge by COVID-19 and changes in how audiences seek out and consume filmed entertainment, demolishing the infrastructure that once promoted Oscar-worthy motion pictures.
We need to figure out what it is that consumers are really looking for, but this coexistence of theater and streamer, they all can coexist and all be successful without necessarily taking from one another.
Mighty Movies also stepping aside for a minor miracle today, Drive My Car. The 3-hour Japanese movie that could, crashing the Best Picture and Best Director party for its creator, Rizuki Hamaguchi.
Father, Son, and House of Gucci.
More excitement coming in Best Actress, with Academy voters bidding arrivederci to Lady Gaga's Patrizia Reggiani in House of Gucci.
Why that's so notable is that she was the only actress this year that was nominated at every single televised award show. Critics' Choice, Golden Globe, BAFTA, SAG.
So who joins Eyes of Tammy Faye's Jessica Chastain and past winners Olivia Colman, Nicole Kidman, and Penelope Cruz in the Best Actress category? That's right, Kristen Stewart.
This isn't real.
Who drove her massive fan base into a frenzy during the Twilight series. Now hailed for her offbeat, nervy, not exactly the Crown take on Princess Diana in the high-anxiety Spencer.
The Best Actress category is completely wide open. I think I'm going to stick with Kristen Stewart right now because this year is so unpredictable. I think we're going to get an unpredictable winner, and why not the person who missed out a SAG nomination?
Best Actor might be a two-person showdown between the incomparable Denzel Washington in The Tragedy of Macbeth and Will Smith, who at 53 seems more than due for Oscar's blessing.
Who is your best friend?
Hey, Daddy.
Will Smith is the favorite right now. He's been the favorite for quite some time. Third nomination, third time's the charm, and everyone wants to see Will Smith win an Oscar.
The hope is that everyone wants to see those nominees. The visual glory of the concert footage unshown for a half century in Summer of Soul.
I didn't dream of any of this. I didn't get into this to like, oh yeah, this is going to be instant Oscar. I just thought this was going to be one of the many cool things that I do that people will discover later.
I never seen you before.
And so today there's reason to celebrate. Then again, sometimes it's joyful enough just to make the movie.
The wonderful thing about working on West Side Story was I would come home every single night and I would say, you know what I'm dreading? The last day of shooting on this. I don't want this ever to end.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.